Sometimes I keep on wondering, why are we this wicked to ourselves? Why in the entire world, whenever it comes to Nigeria, people seem to act as if they have really lost their conscience? That is the story of this polio survivor that I earlier made a video about him, a live video about him, and I decided to also talk about it because I want to show you some videos of what he actually went through. So, first of all, watch the video of what Bode Ujuri went through at the airport on 21st April.
I'm just.
Why is she aggressive?
No, I have evidence now. I have video evidence that this is me here. I've been here for about 2 hours trying to check in with my load. I came in here on time and they're refusing to pick me up.
Sorry.
They're refusing to pick me up. That is the KLM agent here talking to another KLM agent on the phone. They're refusing to pick me up. So, hello? Yeah, hi. Yeah, hi. Yeah. This is the 21st of April. Again, I am back on KLM flights, and the assistant here, the officer here, has again invaded my privacy by asking me to walk to demonstrate the capability of my walking. Now, I need to say emphatically that I was dropped off. From a distance from there, and I walked through here, and all the check-in staff saw me walking. So, just for the record, I've been told again by the Air France KLM staff to walk. They are taking away my right of privacy and they are demeaning me in front of everybody. So this is me standing up. My brother standing next to me. This is me standing up because the KLM staff has refused to see that I can walk. So she's going to make me walk more steps, putting pressure on my knees just to demonize me. I will do that. And this is me standing up. I have had polio for 54 years of my life, and I've dealt with polio. I go to the gym 4 hours a day, and KLM in Nigerian airport is asking me to demonstrate that I can walk again. KLM is doing that. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate for them. Okay, Ma, are you happy? I'm demonstrating for you. Can I keep going? Now for the record, just to demonstrate further, I will show you the type of disability I have. Can you go back a bit?
So you have watched and saw what he actually went through. The most painful part of it is even when they insisted that he's saying that he can actually stand on his feet and climb up, they insisted that he need to showcase it. What kind of humiliation is that? I keep on asking this question. In a country that people would just see politicians, you don't even put them on check, you just pass them. And now, a person with disability, a person on a wheelchair that deserve all those priorities, you're not giving him any priority. You're subjecting him to this kind of humiliation. What kind of a country are we building? What kind of humiliation is this? This is the humiliation to the highest order. And come to think of it, understanding that, oh, there's no one who lives according to his story. If it's someone like me with zero mobility, someone like me that I've even forgotten how to make use of crutches, what will happen to me? What it means is I'm not going to go back to UK where I come from because the ambu lift, they are not working. Is it what you're going to tell me? But when we talk about this accessibility aviation, it seems that the Minister of Aviation is not really listening to us. Eh? See, Festus Keyamo-san, I don't know what is going on. I don't know why you have find it very, very difficult to look into this accessible aviation, making the aviation very accessible for persons with disabilities. I am very angry about it because I know I have made several videos, and one of the videos I even tagged you on one of the videos. One video that one young man was being carried into the aircraft. I made a video about that particular incident. I tagged you on that video. Nothing really happened. The National Commission for Persons with Disabilities, you need to speak on this. A man with disability who lives abroad cannot come back, and he will be subjected to this kind of humiliation in his own country, Nigeria. Because when he consulted Air France KLM, they told him that the fault is actually from the officials in Nigeria. It's on the Nigerian authorities, because Nigerian authorities say that the ambu lifts are not working, and that's the reason why he went through what he actually went through. So the fault is actually from the Nigerian authorities. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Why have we forgotten to know that persons with disabilities, they also have dignity? Why would you subject a man to this kind of humiliation? A man of 54 years, you're subjecting him to this kind of humiliation. A man who have survived polio for 54 years. Do you know what it means? To battle polio for 54 years? Do you know what it means? And you're putting him through this kind of humiliation. It's highly unacceptable. And I'm calling on NCAA, I'm calling on FAN for them to make a statement on this. This is high time that this kind of thing should stop. A lot of organizations of persons with disabilities are putting in so much on trying to make sure that we have accessible aviation. Why is it that persons with disabilities still suffer this kind of humiliation in our airports in Nigeria? Why are we going through this? Why the ministry, why are they not doing anything about this? How long are we going to be suffering this kind of humiliation? The other day is keeping a blind man under a flight for God knows how long. The other day is denying somebody from flying, saying that he needs to come with an aid before he can fly. A whole lot of stories that we keep hearing. This needs to stop. This needs to stop. And this is just one part of the video I'm going to do on this. I'm still going to do a lot of videos on this until somebody listens. And please, if you're watching this video, please share it and tag Festus Keyamo on this video so that he needs to do the right thing. At least release a statement, reach out to this man and apologize to him, and secondly, address this issue so that it will stop occurring.